Let's go for it. Let's do this shit. Let's go though. Alright, let's get this through. Oh, this was tricky. Let's go. God damn it. You fuck. Your hand out of it, bitch. You know what?
Ready to go.
Watch out.
Ooh, yes.
Your turn to shine.
Damn it. There we go, Verso. Ooh. Yeah, that's all he had going.
Let's have some.
That's all he had. But now it's easy to see. Now, you. Come on. Eat that shit, son. Ooh, yeah. Cookies of milk, baby. Cookies of milk. Now.
Cut through the flames.
Renoir, get ready.
Fuck. Kid. That ain't going very well for him. So. This is a tricky one. God damn it. There we go. You. As always. Then.
You're outmatched.
I can't heal right now because of the inverted still. I might be good enough to actually parry all of it now.
Not impressed.
Come on. Oh, it's not looking good for the Lampmaster. And he doesn't even have the biggest thing to worry about. There we go. Oh, that was not easy to trigger though. Because should I? How convenient. Convenient. Mm-hmm.
Ready to strike.
Oh, he's dead. He gonna die. Here's what we're gonna do. And someone's broken. Even better. Oh, I missed that third one. Otherwise, it would have been full. Things are going good. Things are going good. Things are going good.
That's more like it.
Come on. Oh, I missed the R1. Damn.
You're outmatched.
Now, Lampmaster's created a problem for himself. Because he's not weak to fire. But it doesn't mean he's immune to burn. Right, just get the lamp. Come on, don't be a bitch. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Fuck. Alright, now. I could do that, but I kind of want to wait. Yeah. No, hurry. Bring him back. Bring him up.
Minoko, get ready.
Ooh. There's different sound cues you gotta rely on when the dips are that short. Oh, that Lampmaster's cooked, buddy. Ooh, he is cooked, my guy. He is cooked. You know what? I'm gonna be an asshole. Doing shit. No. Lampmaster's cooked. We got this. We got this, bro. Here's where we go. Yeah, earthquake. Scan. Go.
Cut him down.
So now. Firstly, I want to break him. I want to break him.
Cut him down.
That's the evidence. How much hurt I put into him.
Bring it on.
Ha ha ha! It's alright. It's alright. We will survive this. We will survive this. This was gonna happen. Or at least burn that motherfucker to the ground. So. Oh yeah. Bring back one up. Come on. We live. We live. It don't matter. It don't matter. The fight is ours. The fight is ours. Backup squad's gonna wrap this up. I got Luna and Cielo right here to finish it off. We got this. We got this, folks. Yeah.
You shot?
Done. The second time in a row, Cielo wrapped it up for us. That's awesome. This is why, you know, when you build it, you know, good things happen. Holy shit, saw that again. Beat it against Darker. What the hell? That hasn't happened throughout the entire playthrough when it comes to the Endless Tower. The end of this. Well done. Maybe you are changing. Let's see how you do against a proper drawing. You should recognize it from my past experiments. Let's see how far you've come. Now this should be interesting. Here we go. What do we have?
Let's carve a path.
Oh Lord. Are we truly ready for this? You really think about this? Yeah, let him take the bulk of it. That's this thing. Good to start the fight off. Not him. That's good. I like it.
Foolish move.
Oh, yes. Glad we dodged.
Please, mine.
I just heard the audible. It's not just visual, but it's audible too. That way, both of them are affected. Not equally, but close.
Prepare for annihilation.
Get that up and running too.
Your turn to shine.
Oh, darn.
Not impressed.
Bigger work, please. There we go. It's a hot fire. That would definitely put some hurt on it.
Bring it on. Watch out, Maelle.
This combo. I hate this one.
Verso, dodge. Blades shine.
Not exactly no hit, but we're close to being no hit at this rate. I can't be mad about it.
Time to end this.
Oh, that's right. Angel's Eyes.
They'll always come back.
Yep. There we go. Oh, you're gonna feel the hurt now. There we go.
Time to end this.
Time to get skill. Witness the flames.
Your turn to dance.
There we go.
Verso, dodge.
Ooh, okay, dodge, dodge. Dodging is better than dying. I promise you that. Oh, you know what? No, no, no. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna use heal. So I don't need her dropping dead. There we go.
Oh, really? Impressed.
Thank you. Yep, power release. Keep going. Make that thing burn. Oh, and towards Verso.
Your turn to shine.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Let's have some fun.
Could be worse.
Parry this.
Not impressed.
Alright, here's my thing. Fuck. Here's my thing. Gotta keep that burn rating up.
Just try it.
Okay.
Oh, easy. Not strong, but it's just getting active. Yeah, bring it back. You have to. Because this is what's gonna happen next. Dangerous. She can go fuck herself. She's the one that needs to get broken. Because when she goes, it is a pain in the ass. The whole fight's a pain in the ass because of her. So
Your turn to shine.
yep, she can't move. Not for this turn anyway.
My turn.
Go. Now, yep, bring that burn back up. There you go.
Bring it on. You're outmatched.
Oh, let's do this. That way, Mark.
Ready to strike.
And oh, look. So, that being said, there we go.
Harry it.
There we go. And with Verso, even better. This Verso, you know what's gonna happen.
Your turn to shine.
There. Get that one block.
On guard.
She got a heal. For real, for reals. Earthquake, you know. Thing is, it's not doing the thing for him. That's the problem. That's the only thing. Alright. All my units is the one that keeps popping up. Even though. You know what? That's all I'm doing. Yep, get the shields. Yep. Leave that.
Ready to pass.
Oh yeah. That was good. That was really good.
Your turn to dance.
Alright. We're at the 25% mark. Not bad.
Cut him down. Maximum damage.
Yep, keep that burn up.
Not impressed.
Yeah, go back combo the entire fight. Nice, that's cool. Alright. Yeah, fuck it. Don't try to parry it. Just dodge it. Just dodge it. The hell with all that. There you go.
The dance begins.
Now, release. There you go. Exactly.
Parry it.
We can do this. Now, that way they're both burning. Darn, I lost that one. Damn. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, let's do that.
The dance begins.
And then, again, one fire release.
Witness the flame.
Oh, we got him in the 107 mark. Oh. He lives, he lives.
Watch out. Energized.
Time. That's okay. We're on the home stretch, folks. That's right, bitch. Get cocky. Fuck, I missed that last one. But we're gonna be okay. Let's guess what? Bring back my uncle. This fight is out. This fight is out, I'll tell you right now.
I've worse. I think I'll improvise.
Fuck you up now, boy. That's better. Now. Yep. Exactly that. Yes! Oh man, that was fire, bro. Absolute fire. Solid finish. We had to endure, but we freaking did it. Whew. Man, so The total amount of HP these fuckers have is 26 million. Let me tell you, folks. I'm gonna tell you this now. Final Fantasy, they thought they can have everyone hold their beer with Final Fantasy 16, with the kind of HP Bahamut had and Ultima and all these fuckers, right? Because they were in the millions. But before that, the last time they had HP tanks for super bosses was Final Fantasy X, if we're honest about it. But here, Sandfall was like, hold my wine, my croissant, my French onion soup. Because god damn, look at this beautiful view of the finish, man. I freaking love this. Let's talk to... Not bad. I'm impressed. Did you have fun? Yeah. Good. It's about time. Some advice. Don't let yourself get caught up in other people's drama. Neither of them are adult enough for the conversation they need to have. Until they face their grief, they're better apart than together. But instead, they do this and pull others into their mess. Alright, if I were a betting man, who she's talking about is Renoir and Aline. Because that's the reason this whole mess exists. The fate of Lumiere would not be an issue if not for Aline and Renoir. One, for Aline trapping herself in the canvas because of her unwillingness to deal with the grief of losing her son because of the writers. Unwilling to address her relationship with her youngest daughter, Alicia. Right? Because, let's be real, Alicia can't speak. Missing a whole eye. Because she can't see, it's been damaged. Her face disfigured from the burns from the fire. And had it not been for Verso Dessandres, she would have been dead. She survived because of Verso. And, meanwhile, Clea, she's trying to get to the bottom of this whole situation. She's trying to help Renoir in, with this. If I were to be a betting man, she's creating Nevrons and aiding him as a curator to just destroy things, not because he doesn't care for Verso's canvas that he created, which was created in part by Clea, as she said when we first met her here. Half of it was built by Clea, and the other half was Verso, right? It's Verso's in the end, but she's the one that helped create this world with him. So there's a sense of personal meaning for Clea too. But the fact that, instead of Aline like, okay, appreciating it, paying the family, okay, and then just deal with your issues outside the canvas, she instead just had herself living in the canvas and just drowning in there. The whole fracture happened because Renoir's like, honey, I know this shit's torn the family apart, but you can't be stuck in here. You gotta step out. We have problems in the family we need to address. You keep on with this, I'm gonna have to do something. And what do you think Renoir's been doing? You think he likes gommaging people? No. If you really think about it, Renoir Dessandres does not like doing this. But the whole point of destroying this whole world that Clea and Verso created was to, help Aline snap out of it, get back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. Kind of like the Eminem song. And deal with the issues that they, as husband and wife and as mother and father, that they have to deal with. Because they still have two daughters to take care of and that they have in their lives, you know what I mean? They still have a whole thing they need to figure out with the writers. And Aline being stuck in this world is not going to help. And then Alicia is in danger of falling into the same predicament as her mother. Not that different to the little issue in Elden Ring when it came to Marika and Miquella. Miquella trying to seek godhood, and unbeknownst to him, in abandoning Saint Trina, runs the risk of eventually, assuming he becomes God, godhood becomes his prison. And in this case, Aline becoming a paintress is imprisoning herself within what's basically the living shrine of her late son. The way I think about it, it's kind of like, if it were me, I wish it came down to just freaking pulling both Aline and Renoir the hell out of here and force him to deal with this shit for real. But this is one of those things where it's like, yo, you're forcing their hand to like do this. The problem now is Alicia got so caught up in the chroma and energy of her mother that she was not only reborn as Maelle, no memory of who she was outside of the canvas. Lived her whole life as Maelle. And the thing is, in the words of Solaire from Dark Souls, time is a convoluted thing. Okay? Time is a convoluted thing. And the thing is, we don't know how time flows in here in the canvas relative to outside the canvas in real life. We don't know that. We don't know the supernatural implications or the dynamics that are involved here. But one thing we do know is that Clea had said to Alicia before she helped Alicia get into the canvas and to help hide the actual canvas is that Aline and Renoir have been in other canvases for longer than this. The difference is they weren't at war with each other about the matter of grieving their son. This is personal. Yes, they've been in here less time than in other canvases. That's the story that we've been told. But the thing is, the reason why it's so dire here is because it's the fact that you have a mother whose expectations of her children are quite askew, in my opinion. She has imprisoned herself in her grief. And Renoir doing what any good loving husband and father would do, try to help his wife snap out of it. Even if it means doing something as crazy as destroying a creation of that his son created. It sucks. It's ugly. I kind of think about it this way. Imagine if you and your significant other, you had a kid. They died. Terrible tragedy and everything. And let's say the wife or the mother, instead of just dealing with the grief, and just, working the process. Shit, modern times today, guess what? You got therapy. That helps. It does. And I say this because, in IRL, I had to deal with that when processing the grief of my late sister, who was 14 years old in 2008 when she died of asthma. I felt a lot of that, I wish I could have traded my life for hers type thing. Kind of like what Verso did to prevent his baby sister from dying. It's a big bro thing. It really is. It really is. And yeah, it's just very messy because the thing is Alicia's in danger of, as Maelle, becoming prison to this shrine the way her mother. And this is almost like, let's say, a woman that has not been able to properly grieve and process the loss of a child, being all caught up and stuck with the grave and the flowers and everything, where they have not addressed things and try to move on with their lives, where literally they're so caught up in everything that is the shrine of their lost child and everything that they have forgotten their whole life behind them. They become catatonically depressed. And imagine if the husband and father got no choice but to be like, listen, if this means me burning this freaking shrine so you could snap out of it, so be it. If I have to burn this darn special tombstone or special shrine and everything, so you can snap out of it and realize, hey, listen, you have a life to live. You still have dreams to live for. You have ambitions and you have a family that's still waiting for you, you know, to live together. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can't fault Renoir for doing what he's doing. I can't fault Clea for aiding him to help get this come to pass. And then from the perspective of Painted Verso, can't you fault him? He feels, because remember, he is the last remnant of the soul of Verso Dessandres. He is like a ghost that wants to, you know, be in peace. You know, I don't know if any of you ever watched Bleach, the Japanese anime, or ever read any supernatural stories where usually if there's a ghost in a house or there's a ghost in the street, that means they're not resting, which means that that ghost is not at peace. That spirit has not been able to just, you know, go cross over to the next, you know, to the next life, to the next plane that they're meant to be in. And Painted Verso's in the same exact predicament, where he's like, yo, I'm done with this. Like, I'm tired of feeling like I'm a living dead. Like, it's almost like, alright, think about it this way. For those of you that are Elden Ring fans, if you remember the story and the lore, you had a brother and a sister, different sets of mommies and daddies. You had Godwyn the Golden from American Godfrey, and you had Ranni the Witch from Renala and Radigan. And then there was a plot that led to the shattering. And it was when the Black Knives, in spirit, they killed Godwyn, but in body, they killed Ranni. Her spirit lingering and going where she pleases, while Godwyn's soul is no more, yet his body biologically is still operating. But now imagine if Ranni the Witch had not wanted to try and create a new age of stars. What if she just wanted her soul to just move on and not have anyone long for her and hang on to her? Kind of like what's going on here with Verso. Verso's like, Painted Verso's like, listen, you guys need to move on. There's still the rest of y'all outside the canvas with a life to live, with a family to nurture and everything. Like, y'all can't be hanging on to me like this. Either y'all get the fuck out of here, or unpaint me and burn all this down. And Verso's in the camp of like, if I have to help my dad get rid of all this that symbolizes what's left of me, so be it. And I know that my Alicia as Maelle has been so invested in the world of Lumiere and the continent and Gustave and Lunin and Ciel and everyone, but the thing is, this is what happens when you're so embedded in a fictional world that you have forgotten there's a life to live in the real world outside. And yeah, life kind of sucks for Alicia, let's be real. She can't speak, her face is all fucked up. You know, she has to deal with a sister that an older sister that, you know, has a sense of resentment for, you know, Verso sacrificing himself. But at the same time, Claire's trying to get to, you know, her sister's trying to get to the bottom of this whole writers thing and why they couldn't just not burn a freaking room and possibly take her life. Like, which is why I really want a DLC to happen to this game where we explore the, you know, the whole thing with the writers outside of the painted world, where we end up maybe in the writing world. Who knows? You know, again, Samfall has said, hey, the man's there, we'll do it. But they've also said that Obscur is a franchise. And this story isn't the only story that Obscur has to tell. And based on everything we have seen in this game so far, goddamn, there is plenty to tell. And I'm in for the ride. Just like how I love From Software, what they've done with Dark Souls, with Bloodborne, with Elden Ring and Sekiro. I haven't played Sekiro yet, but this game is starting to build my confidence in getting Sekiro. I'm just saying. But now, having said everything that I had to say with all the revelations we've had, let's continue. Like you, trapped in Aline's delusion. See what I mean? Everything I just said, Clea is saying it. She's saying the thing. And before you call me a hypocrite, yes, I did get involved. So right here, Clea's taking ownership on her hand in this. That's what grown-up, mature adults do. You know, they will not be like, no, before anything, I know the mess I got myself in. I did get involved. And if you really think about it, remember, she's the oldest sister. She's the oldest child in the family. It's that sense of like the firstborn where they feel like they have to be responsible. And sometimes, I mean, some would say in psychology that it's kind of like parentifying the child and whatnot. But this is the point where it's like you're seeing your mom and dad grieving like hell. Your baby sister's scarred for life. She's grieving, and then she's falling in the same footsteps as her mom. And her dad's the only one who was like, listen, we gotta pull your sister and your mom out of this, because how are we as a family supposed to get together and heal and move forward if, you know what I mean? I think about it, it makes me want to cry, because shit, man, this is some heavy stuff, man. I gave Renoir the edge he needed. Otherwise, she would have overpowered him long ago. She is, after all, the stronger painter. If you really think about it, seeing the axons, this tells me that yes, Renoir is a painter, but his true skill is sculpting. And if we notice, if you really think about it, Verso was a painter, but his true talent was music as a pianist, and rumored to have been a singer as well. How much of that is true, we don't know. Alicia, as from when we saw inside the manor, where like her painting's kind of small, but she could paint. But she's not as potent as Clea and Aline. Her thing, from what we saw in her room, is books, which means maybe she probably in her head. Because remember, we're talking about a kid that probably has a 16-year-old. We're probably talking about a legit 16-year-old kid here who wants to be able to write and paint and somehow bring the mediums together. And maybe that's where the clash happened between the writers and the painters, between Aline and whoever's in charge of the writers. I'll leave you out with that. I can, discuss that among yourselves. But there's a difference between helping and getting sucked in. This is not your battle. Don't let their mess become yours. Yep. Clea's got a point. The reason I say Clea is because if you look at the image, even though it says fading woman, but clearly we know this is Clea. Like almost like a specter, another specter version of herself. Aline would rather lose herself in make-believe than face reality. It's a drug she's unwilling to resist. Don't make the same mistake. She's warning her sister, like, yo, do not fall into her footsteps. Do not fall into this trap, because that's exactly what your mom did, and this is what you're in danger of falling into as well. And Renoir, he's terrified of losing more family. That's why he's fighting so hard on getting Aline the hell out of there and trying to burn the canvas, because he does not want to lose his wife. He doesn't want to freaking lose his daughter either. You really think about it. If you're trapped in doing something all day, you don't eat, you don't sleep, you don't, move around, whatever. What happens? Eventually, you die. You end up malnourished, you end up underweight, your body starts shutting down, your vitals go out the window, and you know what I mean? Think about it. Tell me if I'm telling lies. And his response is to try to bend everyone to his will. Don't let his fear end up controlling you. So then there's that other thing, the helicopter dad syndrome here. So it's like, almost like Clea wishes that they didn't have to burn it all to the ground, but rather be like, hey, yeah, I need to, you know what I mean? It's not selfish to make your own choices, sister. You've made great strides since I saw you last. Don't go backwards. Take this. A reminder that you control your life. And if you're not having fun, do something else. You know, it was quite a plot reveal, if you ask me. That was a very serious plot reveal right here. Because we're finally understanding what's going on here. Oh, see, I like this. I like the ponytail white on her. It's just the white version of this. But the thing is, I love the Griffith gear. But for now, let's go, because I like the double braid on her. I think it looks cute on her. You know, that's just my opinion. Just remember, the only thing you owe them is to live a life you enjoy. I really wish there was something beyond these. Like, again, go look up here. They're just red canvases. And you're left wondering if this would possibly be to a DLC, maybe to an expansion. Because think about it, there's one, right? And this is where you jump down. So that's just a given. And you go up here, you grapple. Because it is kind of weird. You can grapple up here, and then there's nothing. You know what I mean? And then you have this big sealed off wall with paintings. If you notice, the paintings are like almost like ink blots in a way. They're like burnt too. So you really left wondering. I mean, it's these little things that really make you, go, like what's behind all this? What's the meaning behind this? I'm sure there are others that have played this game and beat this game that have wondered the same thing. Because it's kind of weird. You have 3 red canvases. You can't enter them. There's nothing to interact. You know what I mean? So, that being said, there's nothing else here. Like, this is it. Man, we actually did it. We actually finished the fucking thing. Oh man, that fight was intense. ISK.
Take you to the sky.
Alright, there's one place on it. Gotta find the Sacred River, the Chosen Path. Not the beach or anything. Where is the carousel? And I'll go station. Oh, yeah, Frozen Hearts, Frozen Hearts. There's something I want to get here.
Flashing through the sky!
Oh, we just right somewhere.
Flash through the sky!
Oh, wait. I think you got something to mean.
Hang on tight.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yep. We gotta go back here. We're missing something. Need to grab one thing. One thing that I'm missing.